behind you, Poe.
Hey, and welcome to another Battlefront update. Another day, another data mine. This time we get to see Captain Phasma and her abilities in action thanks to data miner Dylan Rocket, who takes Phasma out for a test drive out on the old Yavin 4 base. Now keep in mind, the player model you're seeing here is of course a temporary placeholder Phasma model, which doesn't include the cape and overall isn't of course the final representation of how Phasma will look like in the final DLC. We see Phasma's abilities in action too, with Phasma's grenade launcher that looks to be a pretty decent area of effect, but I'm curious to how exactly this will translate to playing against human players, as this is against bots who are easier to take down of course. Next is Phasma's laser gate, which does a decent job of defending her from enemy fire depending on the situation she's in, and when an enemy unit does touch a laser gate, they're fried. So word to the wise, if you see a glowing red light like this in the game, don't touch it. Last is Phasma's healing well, which does exactly as you'd think it would. It heals her up. Although I'll say this, I'm not sold on the animation of the healing well, as it reminds me of Palpatine's Force Lightning, and well, that's the last thing you'd want to use to heal you. Next we see a bunch of hidden unused weapons in the game actually used to take out some rebel scum out. Now I covered this in a previous video, but Battlefront 2 surprisingly has a lot of weapons in the game. A selection of over 30, and majority of them are actually hidden for some reason. So this simply serves as a preview of what we can expect to see how these weapons will perform in Battlefront 2. Now not all of these weapons will be eligible to be used by the Assault class, as some will be exclusive to the Heavy or Officer classes, but for the purpose of this video we get to see an Assault class play around with them. And while not a weapon, we also get to see a back-to-bomb in action. These were pretty popular in Battlefront 2015, so it's only going to be a matter of time until we eventually start to see these show up in Battlefront 2 as well. Same goes with the concussion grenade, which while not as popular as the back-to-bomb, it also has its uses. But I can't help but wonder, what kind of DLC seasons are DICE waiting on until they release these weapons out to the public? If anything, maybe, just maybe, we might see some of these in the Last Jedi DLC. And if not, then the DLC right after that. I don't know, who knows? We'll just have to wait for that answer. This is N7 Blaze from SYLO, and this has been your Battlefront update. As always, if you enjoyed the video, please like it, share it, and subscribe to the channel to not only support it, but keep up with Star Wars news, gaming, and canon lore released every week. And consider following me on Twitter and Facebook to never miss out on the latest Star Wars related content. And if you still want to continue the conversation, then definitely join us on our official SYLO Discord channel. Thanks for watching, and may the Force be with you.